Hey guys, I'm back again with a brand new video for you all, and this time I brought you my Open Great League battles using this team with Alola, Sandslash in the lead and Mandibuzz and Gastrodon at the back. Now, previously I brought you this team before as well, and I wanted to tell you that this team is so good. Obviously weak against Talonflame, like Alola Sandslash is gonna be weak against Talonflame, right? And Gastrodon is also weak. The only neutral move that you can throw against the Talonflame being Gastrodon is going to be a Body Slam, which does very less damage. And Mandibuzz is neutral against Talonflame, right? And also you need teamwork against things like Azumarill. Other than that, this team rolls. You can have party with this team in the Open Great League. This team is so good, guys. Just trust me and try this one. So without any further ado, let's start the battles here. And moving on to the first battle, it's going to be Malamar. And always think, whenever there is a Malamar, there is 90% chance that there is going to be a Clodsire at the back. Or at least something like Azumarill. That is 100% sure, right? Now, this for superpower, I shielded correctly and just go for the drill run. I should have just gone for the ice punch there. But it's fine, it's fine. You never. And I tried to catch the superpower in my Mandibuzz. I was successful there, which does nothing. Like, it does something, but really nothing. And we baited out on Azumarill, which is kind of good now. They had Azumarill, so like I said, if they have Malamar in the lead, 90% chance there's going to be a Clodsire at the back, right? Like, trust me, I'm sure. And in this matchup, all we can do is just go for these neutral aerial aces. This is a really bad matchup for our Mandibuzz here. And I come in with my Azumarill, snipe with Drill Run, throwing 2 Powder Snows. And this Drill Run is going to do a lot of damage. Not a lot, not quite a lot of damage against that. And we'll reach to the Ice Punch with... Before they reach to their move in their Malamar, they come in with their Malamar. They eat their Drill Run in their Azumarill. Now they are shieldless. We still have 1 shield. Now, I know they have Clodsire at the back, so I'll let my A-Slash go. I'm gonna give my shields to Gastrodon. Azumarill is quite low, so it's kind of easy when you already guessed their team and their backline and what they've got at the back, right? That's how you play GBL. Now, and they bring in their Azumarill. I throw the aerial ace, trying to chip away this, and just I know they will get to the player off. But what I do is I just shield the player off, and they have Clodsire at the back, and yep, before they, even if they reach to the Earthquake before me, it's not gonna one-shot us. We can tank their Earthquake, and this Earth Power is gonna do so much damage, and 2 more Mud Slaps after that. Earth Power is gonna knock this Clodsire out. Earthquake is not gonna do anything, and yep, GG's. Moving on to another battle, it's gonna be Dragonair. It's very good, fantastic lead, right? And they come in with their Feraligatr. I come in with my Mandibuzz. Alright, they didn't even build up to the Ice Beam, so this is definitely gonna be the Hydro Cannon, so I just don't shield it. And just go for this Dark Pulse. And let's see if they decide to shield or how they are planning to play. They don't shield. Alright, I can tank another Hydro Cannon. This is still gonna be another Hydro Cannon. And let's just go for this aerial ace after over farming by just 1 more Snarl. No playing around there against Feraligatr Shadow. And they had Obama Snow. A little bit of lag and a little bit of frame drop there, but I don't think we missed our turn there. And I come in with my Gastrodon now. The thing here is they had Dragonair, right? I'm gonna sack my Gastrodon, but they threw the Weather Ball. Alright, look, now let's just go for the Body Slam. So, this is kind of crazy. I bring my Gastrodon in front of this Obama Snow. Now, in my mind, I was thinking, I'm gonna give my shields to my Alola Sandslash Shadow, and then I'm gonna win. Now, that is how you gotta play, right? And I knew they were gonna throw the Weather Ball, so I just catch the Weather Ball, which is gonna do nothing. And I just throw the Ice Punch, not yeah, just not playing around. I just want this game to end fast, so this Ice Punch still is not gonna be enough. So yeah, it was kind of tough for our opponent. It was Dragonair lead against our own Sandslash, right? And they bring the Feraligatr, I bring in my Mandibuzz. So yeah, It's gonna be another Malamar. Now, what? Whenever opponent has Malamar in the lead, they have Clodsire 90% of the time, right? Because Malamar is dark, they need coverage for Fairy, right? We just go for the drill run here. Did we shield there? Yeah, we shield, and they don't shield. And I come in with my Manibuzz, and they actually throw their move, which is kind of good for me. And this for foul play. What? What are you doing, man? And they bring in their Gastrodon. Oh, they don't have answer against Manibuzz. So I think they might have guessed our team wrong, and maybe they don't have Clodsire. So they are in the 10% population of the world if they don't have the Clodsire. Because 90% of the time, whenever they have Malamar in the lead, they have Clodsire at the back. And a lot of Malamar leads, guys. A lot of Malamar leads in the Open Grid League. Wildly Malamar leads. And they had Manibuzz at the back. They give away the switch and bring Manibuzz. That's not a good play. After they knew we have Alola Sandslash in the lead, not a good way there. They throw the Dark Pulse, which kind of does very good amount of damage, and we will reach to the Ice Punch, and we can even overfarm by 1 Powder Snow, and because I know the turns there, and there was the CMP. All right, this is gonna be the Aerial Ace. Ah, why did they throw the Dark Pulse? Why did they throw the Dark Pulse? Whoa, what happened to my voice? That is not a good play, because that happens whenever they already messed up. They just keep, like, people sometimes throw the overheat from their G-Weezing because they already know they're gonna, like, that's not gonna be good for them. That is why. And here I like called it. That was the Body Slam. Now I can fully farm it down, and it's gonna be only there, and they surrender. GG's. Moving on to another one, it's gonna be the Cacturne. It's grass, so it's taking super effective damage from us. And look at their neutral moves doing damage to us. That's insane amount of damage, right? And let's just, they need to shield only 1 shot. So you know what? We're gonna play safe. This is gonna be the Trailblaze. We're gonna shield, and we're gonna farm them down. And we got an Ice Punch loaded, and that was the Azumarill. Now a little bit of misplay here by me. I could have reached to the drill run there. Yes, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna align our Gastrodon against Azumarill, because this is where Manibuzz doesn't want to see Azumarill. And that's gonna be the Ice Beam. Oh, they don't have the player off. Alright, that's fine. And let's just throw this Earth Power, and I'm hoping them not to shield. Come on down, shield this. We got Manibuzz at the back. And they don't shield it, and they'll reach to another Ice Beam there. Now, let's see. Alright, so they let us farm them down. We have Body Slam loaded, and they've got Clodsire at the back. Alright, if this is like, okay, they threw Stone Ages. Now I was starting to calculate in my mind. Right, I'm tanking 2 Stone Ages. I've got a Body Slam. I've gotta take their shield and bring them down to a Body Slam range, and I'm gonna win the CMP from my Gastrodon. But you know what? In the middle of this matchup, I try to bait them with the Aerial Ace, and I don't even need my Gastrodon from here, since we bait by if we bait, then we will get like to the 3rd Dark Pulse by like 3 turns early, so that is why. There you go. Now we can tank 1 there, right? We can look at the bulk of Manibuzz. Look at that. Luckily, I had the rank 1 for the Open Great League, and we take the victory there. GG. Moving on to another one, it's gonna be the Clodsire. Very good lead, and a lot of the Clodsires stay because a lot of the Clodsires have Jump Off at the back. So whenever they stay, I guess they have Jump Off at the back. Let's just throw the Drill Run here, and they shield it. All right, so you wanna play you wanna play it here. All right. What I want to say is, even if we go straight drill runs, even if they go double bait with Stone Age, we are still gonna take them out. You know, it doesn't matter if they like. Okay, so they come in with their Dugong. We got Gastrodon and Manibuzz at the back. We got answer against that Clodsire. That is our Gastrodon. That is why I don't like hurry in swapping against this Dugong, and I catch their drill run into my Mandibuzz. And I was hoping to get to earliest, but it was the CMP. Now they will get to the Icy Wind. And after this one earliest, I think I like undercharge. Yeah, I undercharge quite a bit there. And they swap into their Clodsire. Now I throw the Dark Pulse. This is gonna be the debuff from debuff Dark Pulse because of that ice. And they shield the debuffed move there. I come with my Gastrodon. I don't care if they throw the Earthquake here, Earthquake. Now we can fully farm them down, and the thing here is they reached another Earthquake. That was bad. That was bad. Oh, now okay. Now let's they come to their Dugong. I try to fully farm them down, and I throw the Ice Punch, thinking that that's 3 Ice Shards. They need 1 more. Then they caught the Ice Punch into their Feraligatr, which is kind of good move from them. I throw the Drill Run. Now this is not gonna be enough from that range, but almost. And you know what? They throw the Hydro Cannon. They reach the Hydro Cannon. They have 0.5 HP, and we're not at our Ice Punch yet, and just 1 Powder Snow was enough for the Dugong. That was kind of close because of the move that I brought my Gastrodon to eat 2 Earthquakes from that Clodsire. Okay, it's Azumarill in the lead. So this is the matchup that you guys would want to see, how we play against Azumarills. This is going to be the... I've won a lot of Azumarill leads. Teams with Azumarill leads with this team, but I don't know if I win this or not. This is my yesterday's battle. I just the total amount of battles that I played with this team, I bring it to you in front of you as it is, just speeding up the speed. I can tank 1 player off there, and let's just go for the Drill Run. We can just go for the Ice Punch, but it wouldn't have been enough, I guess. So that is fine. They bring in the Whiscash. Alright, so we are a shield down. We're a shield down, and I bring in my Mandibuzz to tank the Skulls more better. So let's just go for the Dark Pulses. And all they can do is just go for the Skulls. Fast move is resisted. People are still doing good with Whiscash and Quagsires. They are still fine. Quagsire is still good. And Whiscash a little fine. Still fine. They shield the Dark Pulse there. I come in with my Gastrodon, and they have the Ariados. Sorry, not Araquanid. Ariados. The thing here is I shield because it can be the Trailblaze. All I need is their okay, now this is gonna be a little hard. So I just throw the Body Slam because they will reach to the Trailblaze before I reach to my Earth Power. Just why bother? Just throw the Body Slam. This is gonna be Trailblaze, which is gonna one-shot our Gastrodon. And I don't want to get lunged here. That is why I throw the Airless to knock this guy out. And you know what? Oh yeah, I remember this now. We will not reach the Dark Pulse. They will reach the Mod Bomb, and they take the victory there. GG's. Moving on to another battle. It's gonna be Talonflame. Ooh, bad lead. Yeah, this can be a good example of how we play against Talonflame leads. And they bring their Swampert as answer to our Gastrodon. What I do here is I play like, alright, I'm gonna tank 1 Hydro Cannon here, right? So I'm not gonna shield, and I'm gonna shield this one. And let's build up a little more. I think 1 more, and then throw the Body Slam there. Okay, we build up to the double and then throw. They are already in their Body Slam range. They don't shield, and they bring it back their Talonflame. 2 Incinerates are gonna be enough against our Gastrodon. They actually shield. They didn't want to risk. Okay, 3 Incinerates it took. They didn't want to risk if we had Water Pulse. They shield, and you know what? That won us the match. The battle. The Flame Charge against Mandy, and they're just staying and throwing the move here. Alright, we're gonna tank the move here because it's gonna be Fly, and yeah, let's just go for the Dark Pulse to knock this guy out. They're not swapping, so alright. So it's gonna be the Charger bug. Alright, Charger. And yeah, they sneaked one. I was hoping to throw in the CMP, hoping them to throw. I threw in the CMP, but they didn't throw the move. And you know what? I'm not gonna shield this. And it's the Accessor. Even if we had shielded that, we would have won because they needed to land move against our Mandibuzz, and one Aerialist from that range would have been enough, and it's a GG. Moving on to another battle, it's gonna be Gyarados, and they bring in their Hippowdon, I bring in my Mandibuzz. I could have bought my Gastrodon as well here, or I could have just stayed because it's ground against our ice. Right, plus they're running rock fast move there. It was good, but yeah, I just bring in my guy here, Mandy. Sometimes I do experimental things. I just want to see how many weather balls my rank 1 Mandibuzz can tank against that Hippowdon. And I got the answer there. And I come in with my A-Slash. Now I have the opportunity to fully farm them down shielding once. If this is Scorching Sands. Yes. Got a lot of energy, and they bring in they had Feraligatr at the back. So I throw my Drill Run, and yep, they shield it. So yeah. Whatever this is going to be, launch your Trailblaze, just shield it, and we're gonna win. Because we're gonna throw this Earth Power and they will not get to another move. That is why I shielded there. Whatever, it's gonna be just shield, and one Hydro Cannon is not gonna be enough from Feraligatr, and we can just throw one Body Slam and one Drill Run and take the victory here. But while we snipe, we have to be very careful. And yeah, we need one or two. It's gonna be Hydro Cannon, and now I throw the Drill Run, which is going to be enough. And we take the victory there. GG's. Moving on to another battle, it's going to be Wigglytuff against our Feraligatr. Oh, sorry. It's all Sandslash, not Feraligatr. What am I talking about? Guys. Let's just go for the... This is fantastic lead, right? Let's just go for the Drill Run. And they're coming with their... Oh. Bad time for our opponent there. Completely hard walled, and they realize it and they surrender, and GG's. Yeah, that is kind of surrender, right? And it's taking quite long. I'm not waiting that long, so GG's. Moving on to another battle, it's gonna be the Cresselia, which is kind of good, and they bring in their Feraligatr for safety. I just throw the Drill Run and then come in with my Gastrodon. That should be the move here, because Gastrodon against Grass Knot from Cresselia would like almost one shot, right? So I bring in my Gastrodon here in front of Feraligatr. Now let's just play safe. Yeah, let's play safe, and let's just go for the Earth Power to be more safe. And they don't shield, so they bring in their Cresselia. Let's just go for the Earth Power here. And they bring in their Talonflame now. They missed the opportunity to align their Talonflame. Not miss. They wouldn't have aligned. Yeah, they just threw the switch in. Now it's against our Mandy. They shield the first Dark Pulse there. Let's just go for another one, right? This is gonna be a little tough here, though, because if they have Moonblast stored in their Cresselia, they could just snipe. And I throw the Aerialist, they catch it into their Cresselia. Not good for us. I bring in my own Sandslash. And this is going to be the Future Sight. The bad thing is, 2 Future Sights are going to be enough against Shadow Alone Sandslash from even a Cresselia. That's kind of sad. Now what do? We're in a trouble. So let's just overfarm, and they throw the moves here. Let's slide. I don't know. They throw the future side. All right. And you know what? I bring Gyarados. They bring in the Talonflame, and this body slam is gonna be enough against this Talonflame. And fast move is gonna be enough against their Cresselia, and we take the victory there. GG is moving on to another battle. It's gonna be Talonflame lead. A lot of Talonflame leads. I've won a lot of Talonflame leads, guys. And I bring in my Gyarados. They bring in hard answer Trevenant. One Seed Bomb is gonna knock us out. This is gonna be the Earth Power, and they don't shield it. But I don't think I'm gonna win this. Yeah, Grass against our Gastrodon, Talonflame against our own Sandslash. Now I bring Mandy to like overfarm because Shadow Ball is gonna do nothing here. And they had Lantern for our Mandy. Completely hard-walled. Completely hard-walled. Right? And you know, I just surrender. And that is it, guys. I hope you like this content. If you like the content, then please leave a like and comment and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. Thank you so much, guys.